fly with me, just take another plane. This company will never see me on their planes again. When you fly with Ryanair, it's such a pain. Don't travel on this line, it's just no fun. You'll still feel blue when your leave is through, that you'll need another one. It's best to stay at home and pray for some. Oh God, this is grim, and I mean grim.
Hi there. What you doing out there?
I just can't stay there a minute longer or I'll go mad. The seats are so close together that I've got an elbow in the ribs on both sides.
Well, that's what you get for coming on a cheap flight.
I know, but it doesn't stop there. Cheapness shouldn't exonerate the company from using common courtesy.
What do you mean?
Well, just before boarding, this dreadful so-called hostess made me squeeze my bag into the test rack to see if it was too big. My hands were hurting so much, and I couldn't do it without help, and she just stood there frowning at me. It would never have entered her head to help me. I'm afraid I lost my temper.
Why should she help you? The staff aren't allowed to belong to a union, so they can't grumble.
But they're still human beings. It was horrible. Oh, what's happened to plain kindness?
That's nothing. You should be so upset. In 2012, a 69-year-old woman called Frances Duff was refused permission to board with her colostomy medical kit. You know, it's that bag they have to wear instead of going to the toilet.
Oh, so what happened?
She had a letter from the doctor saying she had to carry it, and she tried to contact Ryanair 3 times, but no one answered. Ryanair boarding staff even told her to lift up her skirt in front of all the fellow passengers to prove she was wearing one. What a laugh!
I don't think that's funny at all. Customers shouldn't have to pay for their dignity, surely.
Customers will put up with anything for a cheap flight.
Cheap? With all those non-optional extras, you call that cheap? I could only check in online, and I had to pay an extra €6 for that. I left my boarding pass in the car, and that cost me another €70, not to mention one bag in the hold for another €100. Cheap! I could have flown Air France for that.
Well, why didn't you?
Because the airport Ryanair was going to was convenient for me. Otherwise I'd never have got on the wretched aeroplane.
Well, there you are.
Seeing as you know so much, did you know that Ryanair is going to take out 2 toilets to make room for standing passengers, and that the remainings will cost €1 to use, and more for overweight passengers?
Yep, they did say that, but admitted later that it was just a marketing technique to get the tabloids and general public talking about the company.
I think that's horrible. No wonder the newspaper The Economist wrote that Ryanair's cavalier treatment of passengers has given the airline, and I quote, a deserved reputation for nastiness. Come to think of it, you're not very nice either. Who are you anyway?
Me? The name's Michael O'Leary. Have a nice trip. Come cry with me, come by my shady dear. La, 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 la.